Lee from Aussie Liberty here. I want to talk about an idea that came up over the at the Students for Liberty conference held in Western Australia on the weekend of the last weekend of July in 2016. So we had a debate that was, should libertarians join the Liberal Party or should they join the Liberal Democrats? It's a debate that I know that we've held on Taking Liberties before, Taking Liberties Radio. So if you want to check that out, I think that you can search for us on Facebook or look for us on YouTube. But there was one sort of specific thing that kind of cropped up in my mind, which was a lot of the arguments to join the Liberal Party was about winning government. And I guess I want to make the case that winning government and winning the battle for liberty are not the same things. So it really, the value in winning government is you get to put forward your policies, obviously. But if you don't actually use that opportunity to promote the ideas of liberty, of cutting the size and scope of government, and all of those things, then it really doesn't matter. And so the Liberal Party people in the room kept dinging Liberal Democrats, "You've never been in government. You're never able to do anything." And I think that kind of really misses the point. I mean, let's take the Abbott-Turnbull period. What have we got? Well, we had a $30 billion, well, it didn't actually happen, but, put forward was a $30 billion medical research slush fund that had no details. It was just, we're going to give $30 billion. Like, how do you even know if that's going to be useful? And this was on the back of, they were essentially taxing something or, increasing charges on Medicare, which, could be an okay idea, but then they're directing the funds rather to Medicare, which is currently spiraling and out of control. They're going to give it away, so you're not even helping the deficit at all, really. You've got the $50 billion that are getting spent on these submarines, which is, this project is so ghastly. It makes the NBN look like a walk in the park. Just the overruns that we're going to get, and it's nakedly a vote buying scheme for South Australia. Increases to income taxes, there's a variety of things. Heck, so the Liberals would say, "Oh, we cut the carbon tax." Yeah, but you didn't get rid of the subsidies that went with it. So you're still increasing spending. If you don't cut the tax and then cut the spending, then you're really just taxing us still, just by different means. So I think you got to frame all of these things. Any sort of action within politics by libertarians need to be sort of focused on the goal of how can we win the battle for liberty? How can we persuade people that liberty works? How we can bring about policies that sort of incrementally make that happen? I think there is a place for that in the Liberal Party. I think there's a place for that in Liberal Democrats. I guess, though, my disappointment with kind of those who are in the Liberal Party is that they confuse the two, and one doesn't automatically lead to the other. I've been in a room at a divisional conference in the Liberal Party where I was booed for suggesting that maybe we cut taxes. That was a fun experience. I still laugh. It's hilarious. So, it's really, just don't confuse the two. Make sure you keep the eye on the ball. And I think in that regard, it's a team sport where libertarians can work with other libertarians, even in other parties. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. I'll have, remember, you can subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on Twitter at Aussie Liberty. You can like me on Facebook, which is also Aussie Liberty on Facebook. And I'll have more videos out soon.